Welcome to Crosstalk, the podcast where business stories don't just get told, they come alive. This is your front row seat to the incredible journeys that shape thriving businesses and ministries. Every episode, we sit down with inspiring business owners, ministry leaders, and artists to uncover their beginnings, the story behind their brand, and their vision for the future. It's all about real conversations, genuine insight, and a whole lot of inspiration.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is David, your host, fellow entrepreneur, and biggest fan of a good success story. And this week on Crosstalk, I had the privilege of sitting down with Alyssa Mengel, the wonderful owner of AEC Market, once again. That's right, I got to sit down with her twice now. And the reason I wanted to bring her back on the podcast was because when we sat down the first time, it was right before she opened up AEC Market in Hamburg. And with some exciting news, if you didn't see, this past weekend, she just opened her new location, AEC Market in Fogelsville, which is beautiful, and I highly recommend everybody goes and checks it out. And during our conversation this time, she got to share a lot more in depth about what her vision and plans were for opening the Fogelsville location, as well as talking more in depth about the plans of AEC Market and what you guys can expect coming down the road. So you're not going to miss this week's episode, so stay tuned.
So, hey guys, if you know, we're not even going to cut this. This is great. I love.
This is the raw version.
Raw, honest.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do another thing with Alyssa with AEC because the first one was really short and just us talking, really promoting the ribbon cutting. And now that she's been a very active and busy owner of a AEC Market that has been thriving the past, what are we open now? A month and a half?
A month and a half. I mean, glory be to God and thank you, customers. I could not be doing this without any of y'all.
Yeah, so I wanted to do another one and give her the opportunity to really get to elaborate more on all of the fun and amazing things that AEC Market has been able to bring to Hamburg, and just give her the opportunity to share a little bit more about her background, her story, and things like that. So currently speaking, we are actually on the road, very similar to if you've been following along with the Crosstalk series thus far, you probably remember the one with Mal, with Hazel's Cafe in the car.
Shout out Mal.
Shout out to Mal. This one's very similar because, Alyssa, where were we just at?
Well, we've had a very busy day, but we just picked up ice cream from the infamous Fox Meadows. And if you try nothing else in the store, nothing else, Fox Meadows ice cream, amazing. My personal favorite is the honey lavender. My husband says it tastes like soap, but it's like matcha. Either you get it or you don't get it. And that's a hill I'll die on because it's the best.
Yeah. All right. So we just got the pickup from Fox Meadows.
We had a busy day.
We did have a very busy day.
So first we started out the day, at our favorite local coffee place. Shout out
empty.
Hazel's.
See?
And then we interviewed my Wagyu farmer, Northern Peacock Cattle Co., which I think was amazing.
That went really well.
Yeah.
I met a new friend, Ferdinand,
that
I want to bring home with me.
Yes.
Yeah,
But Dr. Jim being the veterinarian, the business guy, and the farmer. Like, you're getting the information from all aspects.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Phenomenal.
Then we went to the shop, shout out the shop,
yes.
And we picked up finally got in the pre-made meal. So we got the chicken salad, regular salads, wraps, pre-made meals. This week is barbecue chicken and mac and cheese, and salmon, broccoli, and rice. So, comfort food or meal prep.
Hopefully by the time this airs and you guys see this, we still have those options. But if not, I'm sure there'll be plenty of other great options as well.
We got it. We got it. Yes. And then we dropped that off, said hi to Jordan, thank you, Jordan, and then hopped back in the car to drive to Leola to pick up ice cream for you guys because it is hot, and then driving it back. So busy day.
Very busy day. And on our way back now, and gonna drop off the Fox Meadow so the lovely AEC customers can come and can grab some nice ice cream on this hot day that's gonna probably end in rain like the rest of July has been so far. So
Pennsylvania.
Gotta love it. So how has it been since opening? Like, how have, I know it's hard when you're a business opening up, especially with a very unique business model and something that Hamburg has never really been able to have, or at least in a very, very long time. How has business been?
It's been amazing. It's going better than I think I could have prayed for or anticipated or expected. And I think that I've gotten the opportunity to meet so many people, so many like-minded people who really prioritize what they're eating. And if you haven't been to the store in a while, we've grown a lot. We have a lot more selection. We have a lot more options across the board, from produce to meat to like pantry items. And it's been so amazing because not only have I been able to meet the customers and, expand with them, get recipes, recommendations, but I've been able to meet so many other small business owners. Like we just brought in Market Square Cafe products. So we brought in sausage, gravy, and homemade biscuits.
That's
and
wonderful.
Chris does the same thing. I mean, she works with farmers. She supplies open view acres, things like that. She's been fantastic. And meeting all those people and getting feedback on what's working, what they think, could be improved on has been, invaluable. So I'm just so blessed that we are here in only a month and a half. I feel like we just opened last week, but I also feel like we've been open for a year. So it's just like one of those, time just doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
But we've changed our hours in that short time.
That's true.
We're now open 7 days a week, which is insanity.
That is insane.
But it's allowed us to get more deliveries more often to keep things fresher.
Okay.
We've enhanced our sustainability programs because now if produce is sitting for longer than 36 hours, we've actually been taking it away and freezing it for smoothie packs. Super cheap, $1 smoothie packs.
Nice.
We have fed people's chickens. We have fed local families that, maybe have fallen on hard times. We've missionaries that have come in to give talks to places like the Journey Cafe. We've been able to meet. So it's just been such a rewarding month, even outside. Sorry, don't want to merge into somebody.
It's okay. I was fixing the camera into angle too, so.
The sales aspect, like the sales have been phenomenal. Our customers have been phenomenal, but we've just done and been able to do so many things that you can't even put a monetary value on.
That's incredible.
It's glory be to God. Like I said.
Amen. That's just.
Do you want to know my favorite thing? Sorry.
No, please.
So my favorite thing that I just love, I have only lived in Hamburg for 6 years. Okay, so I feel like you have to be 3 generations in before you're not a transplant. I feel like that's the code.
That makes sense.
My favorite thing is when I have multiple customers in the store and the customers know each other.
Oh, that is. And they didn't come in together.
No, they didn't come in together. They're like, oh my goodness, how are you? And like whether their kids grew up doing sports together or they're in church together or they just are able to catch up in my space, like in my space, in the community space.
Yeah.
The coolest thing.
That is super incredible.
The coolest thing.
Wow.
That's my favorite.
That is great. I'm glad that you shared that because that is something that is pretty unique that you don't get to see a lot in most places. And it's cool that you get to see that firsthand in the store. Bringing in the great quality produce products, and the community aspect, bringing community together.
And that is the reason that I started this. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was to offer real food, quality products, talk to people and build community. And I am so honored to say that so far we've been able to check off those boxes.
That's great.
But we also have a lot of new stuff coming out, which is awesome. Location 2.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next question. Is you want to talk about location 2 coming in the works? You just got the carpet pulled today.
Thank you, Ryan. Ryan Regal, thank you so much. Big shout out to you. So if you need anybody to do any sort of like side jobs, work, call Ryan. He's got you. He had that flooring pulled up in like an hour. I literally called him Superman. I was like, how did you do this? But yeah, so flooring or carpets pulled up, new flooring's going down. We hope to have that place up and operational by the end of August, so stay tuned.
Okay.
I just ordered the sign for it in the lawn, so that is definitely making headway. We're also starting a new series to keep all of our customers informed.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's drop it now.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's going out. I'm so excited about it. I can't contain my excitement.
This is your thing, so.
Fair.
Yeah, you have complete creative control on when you want to drop it. So I mean, who knows? Your stuff might actually be out before this one gets dropped. So
Well, then this is a recap.
Then this
is this is a
spoiler or recap, whichever. But go ahead.
Flip of the coin. So we are starting to interview our vendors, farmers, bakers. Like, we're making the schedule. We're getting, you know, up close and personal, talking to the people who are giving us these products and doing the hard work every day. Like today we just talked, like I said, we talked to our Wagyu farmer. Just an amazing experience. Like to go onto his property and see the cows and like just talk about what he does every day and who he sells to and why he started this. And that is another huge part of our mission. Like, we are here to not only promote ourselves as AEC and, you know, bring people together. That's a huge aspect, but like, we are here to promote small farmers, the small farmer, the small business, the small vendor, the side hustler, the people who are doing the work that they love. It might not be their 9 to 5. Yeah. It might be their 9 to 5, but they're doing it because they're truly passionate about it.
Yeah. And giving them the opportunity to share their story. And then the people that are getting the Wagyu beef, or I don't want to spoil any of the other ones that are coming up. That's your job.
That's fair.
So
that's fair. I've already said too much. I'm like Tom Holland. Whenever he has a Marvel interview, I'm just dropping everything.
I'll put the confidential tag over this. But allowing the people that are buying the produce the opportunity to see where it comes from, how it's grown, that's invaluable. Because, I mean, like, how many times do you go into I'm not going to throw in, I don't want to get lawsuits, so we're not going to name drop.
We can't get sued. We're not big enough. We don't have the lawyers.
Yeah, so I won't name drop all of the, you know, stores, but you go into stores and you see the organic signs, you see the grass-fed beef signs and tags. But is it really? Do we know? You know? Yeah. Is it just a marketing ploy? And you are giving your customers the opportunity to see where the products that they are buying is coming from, so that they can have the assurance of knowing that what they are buying is actually coming from reputable farmers, local, reputable small businesses that are doing baked goods, not to spoil anything, but
or cheese.
Yeah.
And that is the coolest part about all of this. So like, when large businesses, large corporations, you know, there's usually a board of directors, and there's like people who are in it for purely financial gain because they went to a prestigious college and they wanted to make the biggest salary, and they're only crunching numbers, right? That's what they're doing. They're crunching numbers. They're seeing, how can we sell the product and get it the cheapest, but sell it at the most margin, right? Like that is, and that's good business sense, right?
Right.
But I want to talk to, and I want to learn from the people who have built strong businesses from the ground up. Like, and that's exactly what Dr. Jim did.
Absolutely.
I mean, he didn't have cows 7 years ago, and now he's selling.
Spoiler.
You're going to have to watch the video to see where he's selling. And how amazing that is. Like, to water something and watch it grow, whether it is, you know, a loaf of bread or cuts of beef or anything. That's why we're all here. We all have a purpose. We're all here to work together. And I think that this series is really going to encapsulate that. And I'm so excited to share. And I'm so excited to inform our consumers and customers, because they care.
Yeah.
So, and I care. So it's been a blessing.
It's amazing. And it's been truly a blessing to have you in the community, because with the conversations that I've even been a part of, but even the ones that I've not been a part of but have overheard, AEC Market has been talk of the town in Hamburg.
Oh my goodness.
Like, everybody's talking about, well, at least everybody that is in my circle talks about, if they haven't been at the store yet, they're like, oh my gosh, I've been meaning to get there. I need to get there. Like, and I think what's really cool is bringing that to small town Hamburg, which we're saying this, but like, it's not, it's growing.
It's up and coming. Hamburg is going to be, it's going to be, because there's people who care. There's people who want it to happen. And that's what it takes.
Yeah. And one of the things that really makes the big difference, I mean, we were talking about this early in the car ride, but seeing the community of just the business owners in Hamburg that just support each other, that's like, I believe that's the first step.
Shout out Liv and Dan, my guys.
Yeah.
Tay and Mal, of course.
Yeah.
Bettina. We love her.
Absolutely adore her.
I'm sorry, I don't know your names. The owners of Legata. Your products are amazing. The owner of Fairy, what is it?
Nail Fairy.
I see her work everywhere, and her customers are loyal. And Lynn, God bless Lynn.
Yeah.
For putting it together. So there's just the people who are building businesses.
And all the other businesses we didn't mention. Yeah.
God bless. Yeah. We got to meet. Come by the store. I live there pretty much. You might see my kids there because you saw Calvin there yesterday. This is such a tight tangent. We are getting in sauce and rubs from Backyard Brothers Barbecue.
Backwoods.
Backwoods Tyler.
Brothers. Yeah.
Backwoods
Tyler.
Brothers. Yes, my guy Tyler. So that's going to be super fun. So that's what I mean. Incorporating all of these businesses and get the buzz going.
Yeah.
1787. I love that place. We have not worked together, but personally, I love you. Yeah. Hecky's. I have so much money in reward points. I think the last 4 meals were free, and that is a great system. So thank you for
shout out Hecky's. Yeah.
Shout out Hecky's. There's just so many. There's so many.
Yeah.
And all of you bring something unique.
Yeah. And then on top of that, for what your store provides, not only just like small business partnerships that you've been making, but then to give these farmers and cheesemakers and dairy farms and produce and all these businesses and farms that provide these great products and great produce, and giving them the opportunity to showcase in your store.
Mm-hmm.
And now also getting the backstory. Like this is the foundation for something that is going to grow to lengths that only God knows right now, and I think is going to completely blow you away.
I hope so. I hope that in like 10 years we look back on this video as like a video diary, and we're like, oh my goodness, look at how far we've come. So a little bit about me is I am a very passionate person. Like I'm an emotional person. Like if you know me, like I'm talking with my hands, I'm just very exuberant. Is that the correct word?
Yeah.
So to be quite frank and quite honest, in the art of full transparency, there have been a lot of moments in this process that have brought tears to my eyes, whether it has been a great day selling out of a product, or, we had a slow day, or the reviews, the feedback. But one in particular, I'm not going to say them because I don't know if they want me to say them, but there is a vendor that we have and we have carried since the beginning, from the start, and we will continue to support through and through at any and all locations. And they told me, Alyssa, you have no idea what this has meant to us because your business has allowed us to expand. And
that's incredible.
And we're small. We are small and we will grow, but like the fact that I can do that for somebody else down the line is amazing, is invaluable. Like you're not just helping me, like you are helping me and you're helping my family, but you are helping all of the families who stock us.
Yeah.
All of the farmers, whether it be eggs, milk, bread, meat, produce, peaches, like the berry farm, like every sale from me helps them. And they're like, it's just a trickle effect. It's a domino effect, and it means the world to everybody in the process. Because when you buy something from a large corporation, you have 3 people, right? Sometimes 4, because you have the origin or the manufacturer or the farmer, and that is where your item is produced, okay? Then you have distribution, okay? So you have a big warehouse, somebody who owns this, buys a product for whatever the value of the product is, will mark it up 30% and sell it to the retail. And some large operations like Walmart, they like a large
canceled.
Well, no.
We'll
We'll just cut that out. We'll cut that. like large corporations, they will have the distribution center and the retail center. So they're making hand over fist, and the person who kind of gets screwed is the farmer and the end use customer. Right. So one of the advantages of this is the farmer gets a premium price and the customer gets a lower price.
Yeah.
And I cannot even think of a better situation, because that's who we're here for. We're here for the farmer and we're here for our customers.
Right.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, I mean, other than you getting, us canceled possibly, with that name drop, we're just
gonna cut that out.
Yeah, we're
gonna cut that out.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't need them after us.
No.
But it's so true though. And that's just been the norm. And to have the opportunity to get the farm to table in as less hands as possible is invaluable.
Yeah, I agree. I also want to mention, just because tomatoes or a piece of produce looks like it's not perfect, real food is like real people, not perfect. It is just not, it's just not. And
right.
And to sort through something to try to find the best of the best is like, we should just be so thankful that we have things. And I'm really going on a tangent right now. We have been so conditioned to just have whatever we want whenever we want it, that we feel like we need the best. We need the best, from the tomato sitting on our counter to the house on the block.
Yeah.
And it's like, at what point do we just need to be grateful that we have?
Yeah.
And I just feel like there are items that I know are still good. I mean, I'll take them home and eat them. And like if they're sitting there, and they're not selling, and I know they're still good. And I just sit back and I think, and I'm like, why didn't this sell? Because it looks a little different. It looks a little odd. This heirloom tomato has an extra thing on it. You want your food to have character. Just like the people you surround yourself with, you want them to have character. And that, so don't just sort through. Get whatever one's there.
That's really good advice. I mean, that's just not even food advice. That's life advice too.
It's so true.
Find the character.
Find the character. You don't want this bland. Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get the pepper with the bump. It just grew a little lopsided, but it's no different.
Yeah.
It
might even be better.
It might even be better, but nobody knows because nobody picks it.
You wouldn't pick it, right?
Yeah, maybe it has less seeds in it or more seeds, depending on your preference.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So, talking about, the great success that AEC has seen so far, with some exciting things coming up, is there anything else other than the new store and I don't know what you're going to call I don't even know if you came up with a name yet for the podcast. Farm.
We haven't talked about it yet. We've talked about it. You've asked me. I haven't answered.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
So with that coming, is there any other exciting things that people can be expecting from AEC Market coming soon?
We serve our customers. And if people are really passionate about something or inquire about getting something in, like lion's mane mushrooms, I know that they're wonderful for your cognitive health. We've had a few people request them, and that is such a benefit of being a small grocery business, because we can make that happen. I really encourage feedback, good, bad, and different. We can only grow and correct ourselves with feedback. I really encourage suggestions and conversation, which
you have
we love and great at.
Box, right?
I do not, but
no?
That's a good suggestion. That's a great suggestion.
You heard it here first. There we go. AEC Market coming soon. Suggestions box.
Yeah. Pre-orders. I've had a few people email me and say, I want X amount of this product, because we're small. We don't have a ton of backstock. I love that. And I will make sure it's there for you. I promise. I am just so thankful for everybody who's been in the store. I'm so incredibly thankful of people who've been in the store more than once. And I'm so excited to meet the new customers. I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful. I am just a vessel for you guys. So I'm so thankful.
And so when it comes to, man, I'm caught up on the suggestions box thing. I thought you had one.
No,
Honestly.
I don't.
No,
No.
You're welcome for that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Of course. So exciting things are coming. Ton of success we've seen so far. Man, what's next? Like, what is?
You know what they say? You know what they say in business? It's hard to build something. It's harder to sustain.
Yeah.
So I think we remain humble. We remain grateful, and we remain grounded, and with the mission to serve. And we don't grow too fast. We have second location. We will absolutely, we want to hear from our customers, but we want to make sure that we are consistent and we perfect that customer service for them before we get too big for our britches. Because I want to preach small and I want to act small because I think small is personal. And I don't ever want to lose that. So yes, I'm so excited about the next best thing. Yes, we have some amazing new things that I think are going to be so unbelievably fantastic, but it's still remaining true to our morals. And that is my biggest priority.
You want to elaborate on what those morals are? What is AEC going to stay true to?
Definitely family values. Sorry, I can't see the window. Family values.
This doesn't make a good rearview mirror. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. My family will always come first. No offense, sorry guys, but my family will always come first. Faith. I will pray over anyone, with anyone. Lord, I have said this more than once, but glory be to God. This is not about me. All that we do is through Him and because of Him. And we will remain true in that. The quality of food, we will not waver because of certain aspects. I truly believe that we have the most premium products, and that is something that I will stand on. Community. We are willing to help anyone out in any situation. We are here for you, and I mean that. I'm here to support Hamburg. I'm here to support Fogelsville, and whether that is through companionship, recipes, anything, conversation. We are here for you. So I think those are really our pillars of our foundation. And those are just things that we're not willing to compromise on.
And I think that really is that already sets you apart. And that's gonna be something that held true to is only going to, like, I just see that as the foundation of what God would love to build on. You know? Well,
we will see what He has in store. Right now, I'm just trying to do my best.
I think you're doing a very good job.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And I think it's really cool too that you're talking about, like, and I think that's every business. And they start out small. They want to stay small. Like, they want to still have that small vibe to it, but then, like you said, they grow too big for their own britches and
they gouge. And oh my goodness, I know businesses that are gouging left and right, and like they are not true to their marketing claims. I'm like, but everybody is different. Yeah. Every single person is different, and if that is how you want to run your business, you're not going to get judgment from me. Yeah, I'm not here to put anybody down.
Yeah, and I think it's neat that you want to stay small. You want to at least still having that same small feel and the vibe that when people come in, they can know the store, know the vendors, the farmers. Like,
it builds trust.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if a lot of people think about it this way, but I think food is so personal. I think food is revolved around tradition and company and family dinner table. And when you make plans with friends, what do? You go out to eat or you have coffee. or my grandmother made the best cookies, my aunt has the best mac and cheese recipe. Food brings people together, and it's so personal. And wherever your priorities land of, you know, your fitness, your lifestyle, comfort food, it is such a, food is like true passion. Like if you are a chef in culinary school, know a chef, I mean, they're some of the most passionate people ever. Ever. It's just what food does to us. And some people, you know, they just eat and they're like thankful for it and they go about their day. But for others, it's a true lifestyle. It's what they build their life around, is what they eat, when they eat. And I just love that. I love that aspect. I'm honored to be a part of it.
Yeah. When you were sharing that, it's funny how I think a lot of people nowadays, and I could be wrong, but we've lost the dinner table concept of family sitting down together, enjoying meals together, because of like the society that we live in and this. And I think when you get the fresh produce and we have the, I don't know why, but like for me, that just, I feel like if I'm getting quality produce, getting fresh food, I want to cook it. I want to share it with my family. I want to enjoy that meal sitting down versus, throw it in the frozen things. You just throw throw it on the tray, throw it in the oven, and it's ready, or microwave, or.
Yeah, and I mean, we have 3 kids. Like, we have 3 young kids, and so like there are nights where we like definitely depend on convenience, 100%. But I think such a beautiful thing about real food is it forces you to slow down and appreciate it. Like if you bake bread, sourdough bread, you fully understand the magnitude of a labor of love, because you make the starter, you feed the starter, you stretch and fold, you let it rot. Like, you understand. Like when you are making homemade tortillas or a crock pot meal or a whole chicken, that's not a zap it in the microwave for 5 minutes and eat it. Like, you truly are getting the reward of something that you're putting effort into, and it gives you that dopamine release and that sense of productivity because you are working towards it and you're appreciative of it. Like hunters understand this tenfold because, especially farmers too, but hunters, you're out there in the cold, you're getting up at 4, you're in the dark, and in order to provide that meal for your family, those freezer meats for your family through a deer, a bear, a turkey, whatever, or a hide, or you're a farmer, so you're working 365. You have to raise those animals, you have to feed those animals, you're caring for those animals just to put meat in people's freezer or your own freezer. I mean, you get it.
Yeah.
Like, it is something that so much time and effort goes into that, and it's primal. Like, think of people in general. You had hunters and foragers and gatherers, and that's still in us, right? That's still in us, and I think it has just evolved into this like fast-paced lifestyle where we want everything now. And I think sometimes real food makes us slow down, and that's another beautiful aspect of it that I love.
Yeah. It's really, we keep talking about how it's bringing community together, but I think there's a deeper thing that we'll see, that we're bringing it's bringing family back together.
I can only hope. I mean, I'm like really on this tangent because I'm so passionate about it, but like,
I think this is great.
My grandfather owned a restaurant. Okay. My grandparents raised me. My grandmother made all the desserts for the restaurant, like whether it was Texas sheet cake, chocolate peanut butter pie, whatever, like she made it, unless it was ice cream. And I remember being young and baking with her. And I'm sure there's people out there like, oh yeah, I used to bake cookies with my grandmother all the time.
Yeah.
Or, oh yeah, every year we get together and we can for the winter. Like the big garden, we get together. Like, it really does bring families together because you're canning or you're cooking, or like guys at the grill.
Yeah.
Dude, if there's a barbecue, there are men around a grill. Like, and that's just what it is. Like,
right.
And then women, like, when you have a barbecue or you have a birthday party or whatever, like potluck styles are very common, especially in PA Dutch. So you got somebody bringing the macaroni salad, you got the best recipe pasta salad, you got like, it really just brings people together.
Yeah.
Through and through.
That's great.
So I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, you were talking to jump back to the one story of the vendor that you didn't want to name, but how you said just by having their stuff in your store has completely revolutionized their business. It's so funny how it's the small things, those small little tangible steps that we can take, and the small little tangible things that do have such a big impact that we just overlook because of
life
and everything else. Yeah.
Well, and that's what I think. Everyone thinks like in order to change your life, you have to do this big grandiose thing. And it's like, no. When you look back in a year, it will look grandiose, but it is small steps every single day.
Right.
And I think small businesses, no matter your business, everybody's connected. And I think that operations like this prove that.
Right.
Nobody can do it by themselves. Nobody can do it by themselves. And people say all the time, like, well, the village is dead. And I disagree. I think we've just forced ourselves to live in this hyper independent state because we're too afraid to be vulnerable with anybody. And we're so worried about what our life looks like on Facebook that we like can't truly rely on one another because we're afraid that somebody's going to take advantage of us. That it's like, how unnatural for a human to go through. Like, we are organic beings. Like, we are emotional creatures that thrive in communities. Like, that's why God gave us strengths and weaknesses and jobs and different traits, because they blend together to balance.
Right.
And like, when you are on one end of the spectrum, you're only seeing your perspective. Like, you need to be open-minded and kind and work with others, because that's the only way that anything is going to get done.
Right.
Like, even large corporations, like, all right, so you have the CEO. All right, great, wonderful. CEOs get replaced all the time, but janitors are there for 45 years.
Right.
Right. And so why is that? Because the janitor is equally important.
Yeah.
Like, it takes everybody. And whether it's a business, a town, I mean, I encourage everybody to get involved. Like, get involved in your kids' sports. And I know life is busy. Amen, I know. But it takes all of us. Because otherwise the people who do it and the people who do care, nobody else is doing it. And the weight is too heavy. And they get burned out.
Right.
So do your share and help others. I should be a therapist. I really should.
Wears many hats. Very many hats.
It's all the childhood trauma. That's really what it is. It's the years of therapy that I went to.
Amen,
I'm just
sister.
regurgitating what I've learned.
I feel like you might get asked to start doing podcasts on just life advice now. You're welcome for that.
I don't have it all, but I got a few things. So if you care about my 2 cents, I would be more than glad.
Oh, that's great. Any other life advice you want to share while the camera's rolling, mics are on?
I don't think so. I'm just praying to God that this ice cream's going to be fine in the back. Yeah. So, no, I just am really appreciative. Thank you for following along in this very layered tangent. Yeah. Welcome to the rawest version of AEC. We hope to see you soon. If you've been with us, thank you. Please stay tuned. Sign up and subscribe to our newsletter.
It's a great newsletter.
I will get more consistent with it. And we're just going to go up from here.
Yeah.
Yep.
One day at a time.
Sometimes 1 minute at a time.
There we go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this very unique episode with Alyssa and AEC Market. And
born yapper.
Yeah. And if this is a type of conversation you would like to see more, just share it in the comments, because I've with what we've got coming up, I feel like there will be plenty of more carpool conversations.
Probably. We'll see what tangent we land on that day.
Yeah, and if that's something that interests you guys, we can definitely continue to do that. But yeah, until next time.
Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Crosstalk. I hope that today's episode left you feeling inspired and ready to take on your own journey. If you liked today's episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and drop us a like. It helps us reach more people just like you and helps us grow as well. And I'd love to hear what you think. So go ahead and drop a comment down below of what your favorite takeaway was from this week's episode, and let us know who you'd like to see on the podcast next. And you're not going to miss next week's episode, so stay tuned. I promise it's something special for you. So until then, remember that our community thrives when local business succeeds. Until next time.
This time, they always like give you something. Whether it's like a t-shirt, you get like rewards points, a gift card. This time it was sunglasses. What?
Sunglasses?
Yeah, they're like the bougie ones too. The good are whatever ones or something. I don't know. They're bougie.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll show you them.
Yeah, please do.
They're like bright red, and
wow.
yeah. Now I'm like, man, I've been sticking with like the blue glasses look, and I'm like, I might need to go to like red because red just like pops.
I just do black. I'm like a black.
Are you?
I'm like Johnny Cash.
You see, I used to do the black. I love Johnny Cash, by the way. But I used to do the black glasses, but then when I was very overweight, my mom would always say I looked like Drew Carey. And ever since then, stop. I know you saw it now. I know you saw it now. No.
Dude, our parents were our first bullies.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, this is recording. Wonderful. That's so it's been recording the whole time. That's great. Great.
Wonderful. Good?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, we'll find something good out of that.
Yeah, it was great.
But anyway,